Welcome to Eternal Elements Learning Podcast brought to you by Atyasa Online. These podcasts are a part of the audio certificate programs on Atyasa Online. You're free to take these podcasts on your desired portal also, should you only wish to learn on the go. Thank you so much for engaging on these podcasts, and you can connect with the author on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Hi, welcome back. This is Niket Karajagi again from Atyasa Online, talking about eternal elements. The question today, I met a leader in one of my coaching sessions, and the leader said, I'm so frustrated and insecure, is there no hope? A very interesting question again, because that person was doing extremely well and started moving through turbulent times. We all go through turbulent times, right? Now, when the conversation started, I told him, we are not human things, but we are human beings. We have a whole lot of emotions in our body. The laws of thermodynamics apply. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, it can only be transformed. Emotions are energies within us. These are responses to the outside situation. These are responses to the outside world. The outside world creates a stimuli and we respond in terms of our emotions, and our emotions gets converted into thoughts. Now the point is that if that is the situation, then what should an individual do? Well, either you can be a master of your mind or you can be a slave of your mind. Is it possible to convert our emotions? Well, it's a matter of time, but there is a technique available. The first technique available, which a lot of Zen masters tend to talk, be aware of what the emotions are. When you become aware of what the emotions are, the emotions seize control on you. That's beautiful. That means I become a witness to my emotions because I realize everything is so transient that it's not going to help me or it's not going to really hurt me for a long time. And once I know that, then I know that it's going to taper off over a period of time. The second thing I could do is I take charge of my emotions by intuitively talking to my emotion and attempting to find out why this kind of an emotion is getting triggered within me. And once I realize why this emotion is getting triggered in me, then what I can do is I can use my strengths and my sense of purpose and focus my attention towards certain minimal things that I must do so that I'm able to deal with the situation effectively, because the whole idea is the moment you deal with small problems, even the larger problems start becoming smaller and smaller. Here, the sense of values also become very important for us, because what are values? Values are something which are very important to us. These are attributes which are very important to us. These are attributes which are very dear to us. And when these values are not being satisfied, that's when we start experiencing the emotion of frustrations, loss of control. And we need to be understanding of our values. I leave this thought with you today before I end this podcast. What are those 5 things that are extremely important to you in your life? And if you know those 5 things that are extremely important for you in your life, and if you really write them down, you know what is it that you're going for. You know what is it that you're attempting in life. And once you know what you're attempting in life, then you know what to do. So, the bottom line, if you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling frustrated, and if you're feeling loss of control, and you feel there's no hope, then the only way to work out is either you allow the emotions to taper off over a period of time, or maybe what you can do is calibrate your strengths, get to know what your value system is all about, load your sense of purpose and passion, arrive at that focus again, and get going, start solving small problems, and you're done. Well, there are certain problems which are not solvable, and there are a whole lot of problems that are solvable. Why not focus on problems that are solvable and just let go of the problems which are not solvable? Once we start solving a lot of problems which are in our control, over a period of time, the hope comes back to us, because ultimately human beings live because of hope. And if there is no hope, our entire system gets paralyzed. Our brain can't function if there is no hope. And that's what it is all about. So, thank you very much for listening to this podcast. This is Niket Karajagi from Atyasa Online, talking about eternal elements. certain questions that leaders pose. I hope this gives you an insight to take home today. See you in the next podcast.